from Fnatic. I think Lulu as well is pretty weak into poke.
Yep.
Because her slot means that she's taking away from potential engage support that would normally be in that support role. So I like what Vitality has here. Huge disaster for Fnatic because now they lose control of the bot side. They have to walk all the way around this river.
Hang on, Jack. Hang on, Jack. Hang on, Jack.
Oh,
Soboro's in trouble. Nuck gonna show that EU Jayce is okay. Maybe the flash.
No!
He gets burnt down. Soboro with the solo kill. The minions can't finish. Vitality getting Dragon and bot, but as you said, top lane right now is how Fnatic are going to have to keep playing the game.
Yeah, Narknako still doesn't have the flash available to him, so could be something that Razor could try to look for.
Kazi's going to be in trouble. 1 versus 3. Net comes out, damage onto Upset, but it won't matter. Lospa helps him out. Here comes the Realm Warp dive. Vladdy has Kazi backs against the wall. Autos come through. Vladdy tanks up. Kazi flashes. Upset still managed to get the kill.
Vitality, they still want to contest. They have no ulti on Syndra and Jarvan, but Upset is pretty weak without his ulti as well. We'll get a fight here.
Will indeed. Fnatic and a Realm Warp. It's Vladdy looking for an angle. Magical Journey to disengage. Lospa took it. Vladdy did not. Now he scattered the weak. It's a 2-man. Tagged out as Fiesta. I bet he wished he had flash in his fight. He's knocked up and dead. Fnatic find the kill on the opposing mid laner and go right back to take the dragon.
And it's a huge misclick from Fiesta. If he has the flash in this fight, he can reap the biggest bonus, I think, that... Oh, Soboro.
The wave, I guess. Runs up to the flames, but overheating. Nuck still in trouble. Flashes away. It's a 1-for-1. Good trade there from Lensis as well as Razork. Both junglers stand their ground, but Razork's damage what tickles over, so Nuck dies with his wave too.
But Razork can pick up this top tower as well, making it a 3,000 gold lead for Fnatic.
Through the rest of the play, I feel like Lospa should not have gotten out of that.
Yeah, the fact that Lospa didn't even need to burn flash when he gets Cataclysm there is really speaks to how weak Vitality are in this position.
Mid turret does go down, but
that's a poor Fnatic.
Dodged by Vladdy.
I think a big mistake there for Fnatic to commit onto Fleshy. You can just do the dragon, ignore Fleshy. Razor?
Herald. This is Smite. This is Magical Journey. Linces gets through. Herald gets dropped down. Scatter the weak onto Lospa for the follow-up. Fnatic are getting a mid-turret of their own, it seems, but Mega Blast Cone gets Fiesta and Kazi in the way. Herald looking for the charge. It'll be Upset to do it, but as he comes out, he has to be a little bit careful. As Fleshy waits for him, he pops out, and mid-turret won't drop down, but the Herald...
Over for Fnatic here, as they rotated Soboro and Vladdy to this mid-side.
What a strange game. This is so weird.
Oh, Fnatic, they want to go in.
More deep. Nuck jumps onto Vladdy instead. He gets Wild Growth. 1 versus 3. Razork now on turret. Cares not the Crescent Guard for the kill. And Fnatic 1v3 dive. Nuck in.
I mean, I just remember Yike Lucian at EWC and he looked like okay, but he didn't look like Korean, you know?
Audacious Charge. There's a lot of damage on the Zins out there. It's the flash looking for the 3 Talon Strike. Wind becomes Lightning. Audacious Charge. Cooldown. It's back. Crescent Guard. Fiesta about to die. No, he dodges. He kites Fleshy with the saving heal. Otherwise, Razork had him too. Magical Journey. He's walking in blind. He's Lenses. Razork committed everything for this. You know what? Maybe Fiesta was a bait because Razork's dead. Shut down. Fnatic deep here. Vladdy running for his life. Cataclysm. How does the Ryze get out? He's going to have to flash. Realm Warp instead. No stun. Dodges away the Cosmic Binding. And Vladdy gets out with his life, but Razork does not.
Vitality, they're starting the Nash. They took down the jungler, and Upset was bot lane, killing Nuck. Well, Vitality, they're forced to back out.
Upset is still bot lane. He was very slow to come up, but they saw Soboro TP, and yeah, Vitality split.
So we missed Nuck getting ganked by the bot side and dying. That does mean that Fnatic are going to be able to have Upset just solo this dragon here and get the dragon in return. Although Razork, bit of a blunder there, just walks into the bard that he knows is there and gets perpetually slowed until he dies.
It doesn't matter because the Jayce isn't doing anything this game.
Yeah, but he did give over 700 gold, so it's like, feels kind of bad.
Oh, that's definitely bad. An attempt on Fiesta's deep. Have they spotted him? Yes, now they have. Fiesta has to get the hell out of there. And getting vision back around Baron is Fnatic's next objective.
I mean, Upset has 3 items right now. I don't think it's a bad timer for Fnatic to try to force. I think Lospa, he can base, put up some, or get some more wards in base, and then they can look to really set up this Nasher. The only thing is they don't have the best turn. Like, you're really looking at like a Realm Ward or a Fleshy that is
knocked up dead. Yeah. He was playing coy around that ward, and then Razork smartly just took the inside track from Baron. Now it starts. No tempered fate.
It's a 4 versus 5. We'll have to see. Maybe Vitality don't even want to contest it since Nako has no TP. This match is going down so fast. 6,000.
Linsa spotted. 5. Realm Warp. The fight instead. The steal. Linsa still wants to be in the area at 3. The flag's down. Fnatic hold. Wait for that traveling tool. Wind becomes lightning, misses. Linsa's. I'm still watching. Upset. Cataclysm. Flag and Dragon. No, Baron's not low enough. Fnatic do not overstep their brain.
And Upset's not flipping it a second time.
No
He's
way.
flashing over the wall, making sure, putting matters into his own hands, that this Nash is theirs, as Fleshy might be just caught again.
He's just dead again. Vitality are dying on repeat. Fiesta, look at where he is. This Syndra just burnt Flash, and now the grand escape. We'll find a way out, but with Baron, I mean, this game 1 is looking Fnatic favored, and it has been Fnatic favored for a while, but I think putting the pins into it has just kind of made it more of a reality.
Yeah, now Vladdy getting this top tier 2. Upset can siege the mid lane as well. While Vitality got some plates in the mid and bot.
I think it's dead again. Scout of the week. Equalizer down. Where can he run? Over the hot coals. Kazi here to back up. But that might just enable mid lane turret with Baron minions doing quite a lot of work. Kazi able to step up. That's nice. Slows things down a bit.
Yeah, they should be able to get this mid lane tower. And then back off with a 6,000 gold lead being pretty comfortable. They might not get the mid tower, but they get the bot one instead.
But pushing jungle, gotta love it. And Razok uses inner, or takes it rather, and Baron's still being used to fruition with almost a 3,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play. Dragon's up in 1 minute 30. Fleshy Mega Blast Cone. He's okay for now. Sobro threatens, and as you said, eventually this will go down. Baron's going to do the work while Razok takes the resources out of jungle.
And Fnatic still have 1.5 minutes left of this Baron power play. They can look to play for inhibs. Ooh, Upset takes a lot of damage to Razor.
Jumping in, he's confident though. Kazi flashes, but now that Razor's committed, that Cataclysm's a 2-man. Onto Upset, Flag and Drag is there, but he's not hit. Instead they go for Vladdy. Nako jumps on in, trying to kill him, but they can't. The Lulu healing way too much. Scout of the week would be good, as Realm Warp is going to be taken. Upset had no choice in the matter. He was stunned, he was in it, so go he must. But Fnatic coming to back him up, unleashing power. Fiesta will get the kill of the involuntary 80 carry, but Fnatic still win the fight, and Vitality just can't get the kills, man.
I did see a replay of that Realm Warp. Did Upset just get killed by his mid laner? Fnatic, they win the fight, they push in the mid, they get the inhib. Well, Razork might have overstayed his welcome, but I'm not sure they have enough damage to take him down.
Vladdy's coming back in with like 100 HP. He said, I can, and I will. I'm gonna click out. I don't want to do it.
Poor Upset. Although, it wasn't that troll, because like, I understand why Vladdy puts down the Realm Warp. He's kind of hypey, like they end the
Let's
game.
go, let's finish it now.
Yeah. But it's not going to be the too bad of a bargain here for Fnatic, as they still get an 8,000 gold lead, get the mid inhib, get the dragon. And it really feels like Fnatic off the Nash.
Nice. But now they might run mid. Linsa's, look how deep he is. He was thinking the same idea. Razor's getting poked out.
Whoa, Carsey.
Oh dear, Carsey's dead.
He netted the wrong way.
The front door's open, but nobody's home. Vitality need to back. I mean, it was a delayed reset from Linsa. He finally gets there. Razok might be getting low. Nako's in the web, but that matters not either. Sobro burning Fiesta alive, who flashes and dies mid-flash. A minion joins the Realm Warp. And Fnatic, they play this game well. Vitality a bit all over the shots, as Cataclysm's the last we see of Linsis in this game. But the flash away, he'll come back from GA, and now it is definitely the last we see of Linsis. Fnatic are waiting for the wave, but all 5 members will stand here and end game 1.
I did not expect Carsey to get caught there. He netted the wrong way, but Fnatic, they close out the game. Pretty dominant. They had the control from minute 1. A really good early game from them. Saburo solo killing Nako, showing...
Will Vitality be able to weather the storm with Fnatic, their semi-globals, and some potential early game pressure? A question we'll have to have answered by our casters as they take us in to game 2.
Well, Vladdy brought the match. Still have a series after this as well. Angle on Nako is big right now. Sobro flashes, Ruthless Predator, movement speed from Razok, commits the stun. Is there enough damage? Eventually with the rotations there will be. The spear, Sobro gets the wave, and Razok will take first blood.
Great CC chain there by Fnatic.
Vitality trying to use that momentum.
Oh, the bullying.
Vladdy comes in with a great ulti, ends at Nako, but the flick back is enough. The dive, successful with dominance from Sobro. Like as you said, due diligence done by Fnatic today as they focus more on top side.
And it feels like we've finally seen
that as well. As we look towards mid, maybe because there's a Pantheon flying in. Gravity field down, the shove back again. Mid jungle, you're right, they're firing.
Fiesta needs to be careful here. Razork has the flash.
And he uses it once again, the flick back again. How dangerous is this combination? The arrow flies downtown and hits Locke.
With the fact that he has no flash. They're not finished. They want to go for Lince's too.
There's a control ward here. Lince is right on top of it. There's the ulti used by Vladdy, and Lince is trying to kite out. He's flicked back. He's stunned. He will not get to flash. He's trying to use...
Vladdy, we're mega smurfing.
Towards mid, towards top, Lince's edge of Ishtal is going to get an impact with the ulti, but he's flicked back now, midway, sent back, the arrow's going to whip as well. Vitality has Fnatic in a choke, and the encore will fly through, hit the Milio, Losper in trouble, getting zoned out by the laser, not dead yet, the Mega Fire Kick keeps him alive. Ishtal's impact one more time, but Lince is out of range, into range of a stun, Culling comes through, Razork getting low, he will be too deep this time around. Kazi unleashed with the lethal tempo as Fiesta looks for the Ray. A gravity field down, gets Vladdy. Kazi steps up, bit of damage to follow through. Kazi in danger though, Upset steps into it. The minions do the damage to Kazi, but to step up, Upset was ambitious. A bit of a throw from Fnatic, if I may say so.
It's a huge throw, Jake, as they lost their entire gold lead. Vitality will probably be able to pick up the Drake. I don't even know how the gold lead ended up being that big for Carsey, but I think, Upset's dashing in.
He's jumping in, he cleanses, that stops the culling. He now flashes, Razork comes in, shield vault down, but Impale is in the middle of it. There is no stopping with the Age of Assault, it won't do a damn thing. Upset's still in trouble as Fleshy will not get the stun down. Upset has managed to get out with the Breath of Light, or excuse me, at least a cozy campfire.
Two huge mistakes from Fnatic.
Oh, we're doing it again. We're
Back
doing
to
it
back.
again. Oh my god, we're doing it again.
Now Vitality have the gold lead, 2,500 gold lead for Carsey here. I think the mistake is, like, you need to press tap. Look at the fact that Lucian still is not on that first item, while Carsey has the first item and a dagger and a longsword. You don't want to fight around bot lane. Fight around top side. Saboro is so much stronger than Naknako. You can cross
who
map.
needs a bit of help. Grand Starfall not available, but Razork's in the vicinity. Weaver's War going to be used. Vitality deep in this wave. Kazi misses the arrow, flies it, tries to get Vladdy midway.
Vladdy!
We have decided we're just going to throw balls to the wall again. Fleshy's dead. You know,
I mean, Vladdy's taking this game in his own hands.
he has to. He has to.
I gotta give him that. I think this was an audacious play by Vitality, going for this top tower siege with the fact that Vladdy has the first move from mid. But damn, if Vladdy didn't play it nicely, he stuns Carsey off his own wall. So Carsey has no counterplay without the cleanse. He ends up just getting one shot, and now Fnatic really difficult for both Razork and Saboro to find an angle due to the fact that their engage is so short range. And you can see the crowd control, or not crowd control, really the...
He gets hit by a rock. Lince is trying to find a target, really. Arrow flies. Losper, he gets the bell on himself. Gravity field now down. Vitality zone control. You talked about it, Jack. There it is. As Naknako misses the ulti. Saboro gets out with a slice and dies. His flank angle now found, but Naknako down and ult.
With Fnatic, they lose full control with how strong zone control Vitality have. Now Fnatic need to claw their way back in here.
Saboro Dominus. There we go. Grand Starfall. The flash from Razork right into an encore. He's a little bit early there. Saboro has to stand his ground now. Fiesta just deals with the rest of them. Razork felt it so much he decided, I'm going in, man. I'm back on the mountain again.
And Fnatic, they can't find a way into the fight, but Saboro wants to keep it going.
Predator onto Naknako. Culling doesn't do any damage because Upset's still only one item. Ishtal's impact gets a wall. Upset going to be cleansed. The flick back. Vladdy trying to buy some space and some time. Cozy Campfire help getting them out as there's the wall as well from Vladdy. Upset has the flash. The beat to be dropped and lost but left behind. Yep. This is going to game 3.
It certainly
we picked
looks...
up all of a sudden. There's an encore. Losper. He's been altered by Naknako, and Losper's just dead. You are Milio. You cannot be that ambitious, and you are going to see an arrow fly through the screen. Razork has been hit. Caught, culling out onto Fleshy. That's a bit of threat, but Lince's on the way in. Razork flush Impale, and guess what? Razork's found by Lince's. Now he's in the choke. Naknako went deep for it, though. Maybe? No. He's got a clip shielding. Meanwhile, Saboro's dying in the 1v1. Arcane Storm, Fiesta killing spree. This has just gone to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, I think the game is just lost from Fnatic. They just lost.
Back it up.
They just lost. Vitality, they're going to get the Nash. They're going to set themselves up for Soul. It feels like the comp. Vitality has just really outskilled Fnatic. And maybe, I don't know, the things are going bad for Fnatic in more things than just the draft right now. As the gameplay is also falling by the wayside in these last few minutes, where it seems like...
It's exciting. We're going to game 3. But Fnatic, this was your game. Oh,
Yeah, I think
agreed.
the
Kind of unplayable for them. Like they can't send it. If you don't get one tapped, we are never losing fights.
I agree. Because their comp is just like Fnatic, Razork and Saburo has no target. He got spotted on a ward, and he's gonna get spotted on another ward, and another ward.
And there's another one.
And another ward. Yeah, Saburo is dead, I'm afraid.
He is gonna dominus, no way out, but in. Grand Star for Impaled miss. Opportunity, Encore only gonna find to the jungler. Vladdy has to flush away at the start of the fight though, and as they said in the comms, they have to one-tap them, or they just can't win the fight from Fnatic. Razork stays alive, running from the Scorpion King, while Fleshy gets the movement speed, looks for stun onto Upset, and here comes Nucko. He's going to pull out a public execution right in front of our eyes. The flick back, not on his angle. Nucko presses W, runs in, flushes, he's upset, he's annoyed that this series, he's been picked every single way. Not anymore. TP comes through from Vitality, they're going to do some real damage to these structures.
At Fnatic, they tried one last Hail Mary, but it's not going to be enough for them, and Vitality will look to close out this game. As Linces is doing the blue buff, so maybe they will not actually close out the game. They will just settle for an inhibitor tower, or maybe not even that.
Ocean Soul, no, they can't finish it. They're like, you guys will just get Ocean Soul.
A little bit anticlimactic, but they will get the Ocean Soul.
It's
and
still done.
The game, yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted. It's just, I think, comp gap, you can say. Like at this stage of the game, well,
it is now.
Now,
Yes.
I think Fnatic, they drafted themselves a composition that they have a lot of synergies, but they're clearly on a timer. They really.
Ale. I ran through and I ran. Oh,
And while we get some wheeze, it was because Upset had to clean his glasses. So probably couldn't believe how hard Fnatic threw it. As the arrow flies through, it's all or nothing. Encore again, Impale onto Razork, he has no help. And yeah, Fnatic have to send it, but not everyone's on the same page. Good flick back from Vladdy, who had a great early game, by the way. Now flashed on by Fiesta. The Arcane Storm will find its merit, find in pursuit, as Sobro also has to send out. He's got flash still, but no one's alive. Ocean Soul, Vitality will get their health back. Their mana will stay in touch. And Nexus Turret's coming up next with the next wave.
Vitality, they want to end the game, but they're not going to be able to do so.
I guess they don't have to rush it, do they? 25 minutes in, by the way.
I mean, this is the only realistic way that you throw it.
Just get the raises now. What's the point of me even having this discussion with you?
Well, Saburo looks to be pretty dead.
He wants to TP out. He's dead.
Looks like you're shaving your head, Jake.
No, I think you should shave your head. It is the Fnatic believers. We were so close to seeing Fnatic in playoffs. It's not there yet. Vitality in the way. Gonna go to a game 3. I think Nucko tried to ulti, he did miss. Fleshy's being targeted by Upset. Cleanse! He really wants the kill, but Fleshy's out. Look, he's coming back in, insult to injury. Fiesta will save his support.
I mean, Upset knows the game is over. You know, like at this point, you just gotta try something. And he knows that Jake is going bald.
You've gotta be joking. Only a fool would put their hair on the line for Fnatic in this game. Weaver's Wall only delays. The minion wave now coming out, but Vitality's one is coming in. Sobro on Dominus. Nexus starts getting whittled down. Jumping from Razork. Flick back, not bad onto Fiesta. They're trying, but he's healing up a bit too much. Will he die? No. Ocean Soul comes in clutch. And Fnatic are going to be sent to their fountain. Linces threatens, flashes are burnt, Nexus exposed, and Nucko is diving the fountain. GG, no re. And jungle was foregone. With all those bans, we knew it was a little bit hard. We knew on fourth side, or rather, sorry, fourth pick here for Vitality. On blue side, but last pick.
BF sword, then you've skipped half the build path, right?
Okay,
so it's pretty, very, very good completed item.
Away so he can burn it. Flesh is going to heal out. Meanwhile, Exhaust comes through, or rather, it's Fiesta with Purgatory. The hostile takeover doesn't do too much. Jumping in a two-man shockwave, but Vitality already have resets onto this Locke. He has cleared everyone. It's not hell. It's not heaven. You're stuck in the middle.
Compound that with the draft differential. I think this game is starting to slip out of Fnatic's hands. It's such a great engage. The Purgatory taking everybody down. Just seals the fate on Fnatic's head. Fnatic, at least, they got the dragon.
Wow. I'm come back.
Cooked here. Vladdy is probably going to face check Linces and Fleshy. Yeah, just get
Quickness,
one shot.
Purgatory, and another stack. Fleshy comes in with a
Actually
clean.
get this Herald.
Seems so. Turret will go down for it. Fleshy comes in, no quickness. Lost the zoning. 3K. Lenses on the side, but this will be too late. So TP turns into success. Vitality are not going to come in for the fight afterwards as well.
Magic
so
of the last fight.
in the same spot as well. Herald going to go down. Fleshy gets low. A good start for Fnatic. Lossler sends out a couple of loyalty programs. Handshake misses onto Linces. There it is, into the clone. And now Razork finds an escape path into the Herald. Bops against the wall, needs a Sonic Wave. And take Drake with Rend. It's good, but quickness comes out. Fleshy Shockwave flushed away from. Hostile takeover used, but Fnatic is just trying to escape.
Standard team fight. As Karsi is able to pick up the mid lane tower, 4,000 continuing to build their gold lead. And still in control of this map. Because there's not going to be any sort of... I mean, Saboro's going to slowly whittle down this bot lane touch. She has the angle as well.
He's face checking, handshake, dodge away from that, opens up the quickness as well. The engage is beautiful. Purgatory will come in afterwards, but into a funnel. Everyone's getting executed. Reset central, Fiesta triple, a quadra. Every time there's a kill, there is a pursuit. The chain will follow up. A soul ignition for the movement speed. Bloody at full HP, but that won't be there for long. The needles have already come out as the flash out from Bloody. Fiesta jumps into the turret. The Pantheon lock. It's Fiesta in game 3.
A pentakill for Fiesta. What a wonderful game on this lock. 9-0. Having
the edge
here knows pretty well where the enemy are.
Does he?
He has a ward, so is he gonna kill him?
Yes, he is. Onto Losper, jumping in.
Well,
Fiesta, Shockwave. He's going to go golden, but there's going to be 5 of Fnatic. Hostile takeover. He gets kicked over. The gold's over to Vladdy. Now, the man with kills is there, but can anything else be done? Fleshy's jumping in. The feathers flying. Saboro gets an angle. I'm not sure you want to start a fight here without the rest of Vitality in the way. And Fnatic are going to start the Baron.
Fnatic has a 4 versus 5. This is their best chance of coming back into the game. The most fed member of Vitality is down.
4 versus 5, 25 seconds. Baron with a rend, but do they have the damage? They're so damn far behind. Upset steps up. The Scuttle Crab for contention taken by Vitality. Full vision. Nucker remains on the edge of the pit, waiting for an opportunity. At 6K, he jumps in with Needlework in tow as well. The knock up there. Cyclone good. All out used by Sobro, but it's only under Nucko. The 1v1 pursues while Baron gets stolen from under the eyes of Fnatic. Nucko flushes back in. The bailout for Upset will not bail him out. Sobro on the grand escape. As even with the Fed lock dead, Fnatic can't get the job done.
Fnatic try as they may, desperate as they come, they cannot get the Baron. They cannot come back in this game. Vitality have shut them down time and time again. And now with the Baron Nashor with 3 members dead, you have to feel, regardless if the Nexus falls, this game is done.
It's in the bin. Even with Fiesta inting, it still goes the way of the bin. Vitality going to take double inhibitor here at the very least. 5 seconds on Razork. Upset up in 5 as well. Pathmaker from Sobro, but now he has no way to get out and negate this. He's dead. Bailout, it'll be a long one, but dead is Sobro on this Cassandre. 4 versus 5 on the defense with Baron. Nucko does damage. His quickness, Razork gets a kick, but misses. The Sonic Wave on the Kazi.
Oh my god!
Again, Purgatory. It's a place that Fnatic have been sent to. They will have to wait. There is no resolution here for their lives as they sit and wait for their next series to make playoffs. But Vitality, top 4 in a comeback series.
What an incredible game from Fleshy.